Next up, we have Team 10 with their product, Chara. Give it up to Chara.
Hi guys, my name is Reese, and we decided to tackle the e-mobile pastoralism challenge. Now, NASA traditionally examines problems outside of our planet, but let's stop for a minute. Let's grab those satellites, let's grab those telescopes, let's turn them back around to us, because we have a problem here on Earth that needs solving, and it needs solving now. Food. It's pretty simple for us, isn't it? But for 300 million people on this Earth, pastoralists, almost 13 times the population of Australia, it's not a simple problem. They're starving, and they're starving now. Industrialisation has taken away their traditional grazing lands. If they cannot move their livestock around to find new sources of food, they starve. And they're starving now. So what are we going to do about it? How are we going to fix this problem? Two of our team members, Prasad and Smartaji, use their networks, talk to family members, friends, contacts back in rural India. We also contacted NGOs and even reached out to the United Nations Pastoralist Organization to try and get some answers. With the information we gathered, we found out that if we could track surface vegetation across a region, that would be incredibly valuable. So that's what we did. And to Chara. We are using NASA satellite images in conjunction with an algorithm to develop a heat map that displays where vegetation is in a very simple, intuitive fashion. And this is bundled with the UI of our app, because unfortunately, the majority of the people using it are also illiterate. So we have a heat map that clearly displays where the food sources are in green, where it is not in red. Our app itself on the UI has very large icons. Everything is touch-based, simple, minimal text for those that cannot read. We also have given serious consideration to the lack of Wi-Fi these people possess. We have offline caching past the initial installation that collects map information they need, as well as the heat map data, and logs every record they make along their journey. When they get internet access again, that information is uploaded, processed, distributed to other Chara users. We've also implemented an SMS system that sends out alerts that they would not normally be able to access, such as bandit information or national disasters. But it is just a prototype. We have got minimal working. What we do have is a plan to deploy this app. We would like to go to northern India, contact NGOs that are there working with pastoralists, trying to give them a way of life that is beyond subsistence level. If we can get money from them to purchase phones to give to pastoralist families, we will get data. We can build a database and then prove to larger organizations or even governments like the Indian government that our solution works. If we give it to the Indian government, we can secure more funding. We can buy more phones, we can distribute it, we can scale up, we can go around the world. Because it's not just India. China has pastoralists, Russia has pastoralists, the Middle East, Africa, South America. There's 300 million pastoralists on this planet, and they're all starving. And we want to fix that. Thank you very much from myself, Prasad, Smartaji, and Jeremy.
You showed us a heat map of India as a whole. How accurate is the data that you guys are using for your current MVP on a more local level?
The initial seeding that we do with the algorithm is a medium resolution. It's enough to get them in a rough region where grass and water will be. The users will be able to interact and update by checking in, and that will bring the resolution to a much finer level, and that's how it will operate.
This integrate with any other information and data to show where the land and why the land is more fruitful in some areas?
Potentially, there was information made available by NASA for like soil topography and the various nutrients available in it. We didn't really know how to access that data. We didn't have data scientists, but there definitely is potential. The biggest problem is NASA does not collect that data everywhere. So if we could demonstrate that we could do it accurately, we could make a case. Perhaps NASA or other NGOs could then start taking that information, even through maybe CubeSats will be able to do it soon. Who knows?
Okay. Thank you very much. Well done, Chara. That was awesome. So I love the histrionics with the apple. So it's fantastic. Really, really good.